Everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Thank you all so much for being here and for all of your support. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the person who is on your mind's secret feelings for you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what are their secret thoughts about you? Okay, so we start this off with things are complicated right now. Okay, so instantly I'm getting the impression that your person's going through a lot right now. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's divided attention. And they just really feel like they're not able right now to give this connection with you the attention that it deserves, is what I'm feeling right off the bat with that. But even though that's how their energy is coming across, we also have there is no escaping you. Everything reminds me of you. Okay, so even if some of this complicatedness has to do with you and the connection, it's like regardless, this person still isn't able to escape the thought of you. Okay, like everything reminds them of you. I feel like as soon as they feel like they finally have a grip, on their current reality, it's like something pops up and they get all in their feels again, It's got that type of feeling to it. So, yeah. All right, and then along with that, we have deep down, I feel you're the one. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, deep down, this person does believe that you guys are the one, regardless of how they're acting. I feel like they really are in denial of that, though. So it's kind of like they push that, feeling that belief like down, and again, like it just comes back up though, like with the everything reminding them of you, like there's no escaping you. Yeah, there's no escaping the truth because that's how they feel deep down. Okay, so let's take a look further at what is going on and what they secretly feel. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups, the Hermit, 3 of Swords reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like your guys' energy dynamic with what is, currently going on with you guys, as well as their secret feelings that I'm spilling the tea on. Okay, so with the 2 of Cups here, I definitely see that there is this connectedness. Like when you 2 were together, when you were communicating, and even with this disconnect, some of you aren't in communication, but like I still see it's kind of like an invisible connectedness between you 2. Okay, and I do feel like that's because deep down they feel like you're the one, and I also feel like there's a part of you guys that feel the same way, so there's definitely this mutual connectedness going on between you guys. And that's why even if logically this connection doesn't make sense, okay, maybe you 2 don't hear from each other, or you're not really receiving the kind of communication that you both feel like you deserve, it's like there's still that connectedness, because I feel like deep down you both believe that you're the one, and both of you kind of go about your day in a way trying to move on from each other. And again, I just see that every little thing reminds both of you of each other. Okay, yeah, that's the dynamic that's coming through here. But, at the same time, we have the Hermit here, so it's kind of like that is definitely a very introspective card, okay? And somebody who kind of just wants to be left alone for the time being. So I'm just kind of picking up on that your person's like, yeah, regardless of what I feel deep down, it's like I've got a lot going on currently, and I just want time to myself, okay? And I see that. That's like the disconnect. And then we have like heartbreak is showing up. It is in reverse, so I do feel like your person is on their way you know, like out of it, like coming out the other side of this, but there was a lot of turmoil, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness around your person. So it could be, you know, something going on in their home life, their family. Okay, I'm just getting like something that's beyond you two. This could also be, though, about you two, okay? I don't feel like they're happy not being with you. That's for sure. And I do feel like this disconnect, for some of you, you know, this was an ex and a breakup. You know, it was really painful. But regardless of labels, like when you feel that connectedness and that emotion with somebody, whether you're with them or not, like a disconnect can feel heartbreaking as well, you know? So I do see that in regards to you guys, too. Like more than either one of you realize, like this affects the other. The not communicating, the not talking. And right now it's kind of like you're both kind of like got your guard up, okay? Like with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a very kind of tricky card because on one hand it's kind of like somebody just who's very guarded and they're like trying to protect themselves, but it doesn't really serve them because it's kind of like if they want to give this a go, they have to let go of that, you know, like you gotta be vulnerable to really give somebody a shot. But at the same time, it's kind of like this protectedness, you know, and just that vibe of I don't want to be a fool again. So you kind of dive into something, but you're not really giving it its fair shot, you know, like that type of feeling. But at this point, it's kind of like more of just like this protectedness and just like both of you kind of checking each other's social media, you know, if you guys have it, you know, kind of one of you might be asking about the other. You might have mutual friends. There's something like that going on. It's very subtle. It's very discreet. But, you know, it's just kind of got that feeling of like, I'm going to act like I'm moving on, but secretly I'm still kind of looking over my shoulder. I'm still kind of wondering about you while I'm staying protected, you know. While I'm protecting the treasure, which is actually your heart, you know. Yeah, so that is definitely like what's going on here. Okay, so let's take a look even further with what is going on. What is your person's secret thoughts about you guys? Okay, so with these message cards, they say, I just want space, okay? Yeah, that is definitely the vibe I was getting with the Hermit card there. You have a bold no. Ooh, so this person's kind of like stopping, like possibly all communication. You know, they're stopping you two from seeing each other. I'm just getting like kind of like a red stop sign when looking at this card. Okay, like a very bold no. Like, not gonna happen, which is very interesting. I feel like this goes back to their protective mode, you know. So group one, maybe you, it's possible for some of you did something and this person's kind of leery and they're kind of like, yeah, I don't want to experience that heartbreak again, okay? I'm not saying that's going to be for all of you, but that is coming through for some of you, that this person's feeling like it's not that I want to, but I have to say no to you. At least for right now, I'm not getting that this is even like in the future. Then they say, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it didn't have the feeling of like, no, for good, but like for right now. So, okay, this person definitely is trying to get over something. Then they say, have I lost everything? That's interesting. So that could be in regards to their part in this disconnect, but it could also be them wanting you to wait for them. Okay, I'm getting like a few different things with that. And they say, I'm too afraid to talk to you. What? Okay, that part's a little confusing because I feel like on one hand, they're acting like they're protecting themselves from you. Like you could have possibly did something, but now I'm getting something else that's possibly coming through. They could have done something to hurt you, and it's kind of like they don't know how to bounce back from that. Okay, like they feel bad about like jeopardizing this relationship or connection, and it's kind of like, you know, and they're feeling like, have I lost everything? And I'm too afraid at this point to speak to you. Like they feel like you want nothing to do with them. Okay, so interesting. Two different things are coming through for that. And maybe that's why they feel like things are complicated. Maybe you both played into this. Now I'm getting kind of that vibe going on. So you guys know your situation. It's kind of like a mirroring thing going on. Like I feel like it's a little bit of both. Okay, so let's see what else your person secretly feels about you guys. Okay, so we have my heart-to-heart combo card. So they do acknowledge that eventually, like if you two are to repair this connection, that you both are going to have a heart-to-heart combo. And then they say, I'm going to make a move towards you. Okay, so it seems like once this person, you know, gets over like whatever happened, and their part in things ending with you, I feel like you are going to hear from them. But right now, they do want space. They are too afraid to talk. You know, like this person would never like probably admit that. So, but that's like what's coming through. All right, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what are their secret feelings for you? Okay, group number 2. So right away we start off with, this is too risky. Okay, interesting. So they're coming out boldly and they're being like, yeah, this thing that I have with you, that I feel for you, it's too risky, okay? Given, you know, whatever circumstance is going on right now with them, that they feel like it's too risky. So that's interesting. Okay, next they say, you've got me doing things I never do. Okay, so I got that lyric from Ashanti's Only You. And so that's basically like saying like, you've got this person, you know, like they're all up in their feels. I'm just like picking up on them smiling. I feel like this person kind of likes to keep a poker face, you know, not really reveal a lot. Always like, this person, it seems like, I feel like your guys' person on your mind kind of likes to like have this cool, calm, collected at all times, you know, kind of persona. And you guys, you change that, okay? Like you walk into a room or they think of you and all of a sudden it's like they lose all composure, you know, like, and even if it's not on the outside, it's on the inside, okay? Like they're smiling big. And it could be on the inside. Like I really do feel like this person doesn't like to show. So this person doesn't like to show like what they're feeling. They like to be that person that remains cool, calm, collected, no matter where they're at, you know, in control of the situation, of themselves. And I feel like they only reveal what they want to reveal. So they're very mysterious in this way and kind of professional-like. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you, your person who's on your mind, that you don't work with them. Okay, I'm just getting, again, like somebody who's cool, calm, collected, but you guys, you got them feeling, you know, like, just like, you guys, you got this person kind of like, just like I said, like all caught up in their feelings, and like they might be dressing different, they might be doing their hair different, you know, they might be, this is interesting, like kind of walking or talking different, you know, like their mannerisms might be different. They might be kind of exaggerated, you know, just trying to like subconsciously get your guys' attention if you're around, you know, spark a sudden interest in you, just start talking about things they know you're interested in, or just something different like that. This could have this person listening to love songs, you know, like I'm just getting like this dreamy, imaginative feeling from this person, like that they haven't felt in so long. Okay, so yeah, and then the next card goes right along with that. You're making me feel some type of way, right? So this person doesn't really understand it. It's like on one hand they love it, but on the other hand, again, it feels like once this practical side takes over, because this person, they like to pride themselves on being logical, I feel. And you, like I said, like you guys come in and you shake that all up for them. And so they're not sure what to make of it. They're not sure what to make of you. And when their logical, practical side kicks in, you know, It's like they're like back to like, oh, this is too risky, and they kind of back off from you. That's what I'm getting, like a definite back and forth energy with you and this person. Okay, so like, let's see what else is going on. Okay, so we have the World reversed. Okay. The Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So with the World reversed here, that's kind of like this person has unfinished business with something or someone, okay? Because with the World upright, it's kind of like, okay, a chapter has closed and a new one is beginning. But with it reversed, it's kind of like this person is not able. They're not able to move forward. They're not able to move on. They're not able to start a new life, which I feel like, you know, especially with the Two of Wands here, that other life would be with you, okay? So the Two of Wands is a very inactive card, but nonetheless, it's like somebody longing, someone yearning for something different, something that they would deem possibly better. Kind of like, is the grass greener on the other side? And I feel like, you know, that's kind of like what this person is wondering about you guys, okay? Because I feel this, like, dare I say, like an intense connection. Yeah, this person feels like this intense connectedness with you. And again, they're not sure what to make of it. I feel like you two, on one hand, barely know each other, but on the other hand, you feel so connected and so familiar. It could be a past life connection. But regardless, it's like, you know, in the 3D here, like you guys are like, I feel like connected on the 5D, but in the, you know, the 3D realm here, you know, it's like this person comes back down to earth and they're like, okay, like I can dream about you, but I can't do anything about that. Not right now. That's like the energy that's coming through. So, you know, with the Six of Swords, it's like this person, I feel like currently it seems like you and this person are kind of going your separate ways, although still somewhat connected. But it's interesting. I feel like a fork is in the road here. And I feel like a decision needs to be made, but it still hasn't been made yet. And, you know, with the Ten of Cups, on one hand, I feel like that's you guys to this person. Like, you guys are their happily ever after, at least, you know, in their fantasy world, in their mind, when they dream about you guys. But on the other hand, oh, this is weird. It's almost like this person has kind of like their dream life, and you guys are their dream girl or guy, okay? That's what they project onto you. And they're happily ever after. But I feel like for a lot of you, what makes this so risky and what the obstacle is that they're with somebody else. And it's kind of got this feeling of like the other person might make more sense on paper to them, you know? But I don't feel that same intense connectedness that they feel for you, that magnetic attraction. And it's more than looks. It's just got, like I said, like, you know, kind of like a telepathic connection, you and this person. It's very intuitive feeling. Like, I feel like you guys just know things without even having to communicate with this person. So it's definitely intense. And it may not even make sense to either one of you, but like, it's undeniable. That's interesting. The other thing that's coming through is it's kind of like, you know, this represents kind of like flying over an obstacle and then landing in your happily ever after with that right behind, like right next to it. So it's kind of like once this person makes a decision, they're going to be like, okay, so which one is my happily ever after? So this has almost got like a to be continued feeling to it, guys. It doesn't have like anything finite yet. But let's take a look further and see what the other message cards say about, you know, what this person feels, what your person secretly feels for you. Okay, so Do you even see me that way? That makes me laugh because I feel like you definitely do, or like you wouldn't even bother like your energy or attention on this person. But I guess that just represents that regardless of how they come across, you know, cool, calm, collected, confident, this person still has doubts. They still have insecurities that might pop up here and there. I don't feel like they would ever admit it. So that's kind of me spilling the tea on that. All right. They say there is someone else. Yep. Okay. I could feel that. My group twos have, there's definitely been something or somebody else in the picture. They say, I lie awake thinking about our future. Yeah, I was picking up on that. You know, with that 2 of Wands and the happily ever after. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. It's just, you know, and you've got them feeling some type of way and, you know, got them doing things they never did. Like, yeah, this person's got like just such a dreamy fantasy vibe around them when it comes to you guys. They don't understand that because they're not typically like that. Okay, so it kind of shakes them up. And then we have maybe. Right, okay, that definitely represents the kind of like the fork in the road and this person not sure like which way to turn. And they say wait. Bold of them to assume you guys will wait, but they do say that. And then I need more time. I bet, you know, this person's definitely on the fence. Like I said, you guys are like an earth angel to them. It's like you came out of nowhere. You shook things up for them internally, maybe externally, depending on your situation. But, you know, and yeah, they definitely know like a decision needs to be made. So we also have them saying, you're so hot. Okay. So yeah, this person, it was definitely your looks that first got their attention. They're definitely physically attracted to you guys. Okay. But, and I just feel like it's like your energy excites this person. You know, you ignite this passionate flame within them. And I feel like they're more inspired. You know, whether when they think of you, if you're friends on social media, when they see anything you post, just being in your presence, like everything. Like, yes, you know, they think you're hot, attractive wise, but, you know, I feel like it definitely goes deeper than that. Like, it's like they love your personality too and your energy, but yeah. This did like fly out though, so it's definitely highlighting how attracted they are to you. Like I said, there's definitely that magnetic connection. Okay, then we have the no communication, so it's possible for some of you this person like kind of put a halt to communicating, or you did. Okay, I'm just getting kind of like a break in communication, or it's possible, you know, you normally run into this person and you haven't. There's just some kind of like a wall between you guys when it comes to communicating, I feel. But on one hand, I feel like it's necessary. Like you guys needed this space to kind of like see like what's really going on here. Like even you guys, like, you know, just stepping back and kind of getting into us, like, you know, I thought this was I need space card, but yeah, I mean, I need time, I need space. Like, I feel like both of you need the time and space away from each other. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, even though I know you guys like want to communicate, but like it's kind of necessary on one hand, like for both of you to kind of really step back, observe this and decide like, what are we doing? And then they say, I'm addicted to you. So like, regardless if you guys are communicating, seeing each other or not, it's like energetically, I feel like you know this, and that's what makes this so like difficult to really let go of, you know, and take that time out for yourself and like really observe it. But I feel like it's still necessary regardless of what the energy dynamic is between you guys. So definitely take advantage of the no communication instead of wondering why or what's going on, and really see for yourself, like, is this the person for you? What are they doing? You know, especially if there is someone else. So Yeah, and like I said, it's definitely got that to be continued feeling to it. But this is what wanted to be revealed right now, whenever you guys end up watching this, since it is timeless. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what are their secret feelings for you? Okay, so right away we start off with them saying, I can read you better than you think. Okay, so for some reason, I feel like this person, I feel like they're in tune, that you're intuitive, but at the same time, they want you to know that they can get a read on you as well. Like, or so they think, you know. I feel like this person's the type that would kind of just like say that, whether or not it's true. So for me, it's kind of like they're saying, you know, like, I know you still have feelings for me, regardless of how you act, like play all you want type feeling. They also say, no matter how hard I try, I can't move on from you. So that's interesting. I feel like you both are kind of trying to move on from this person and that this is your energy as well, okay? But it's like you both kind of are still looking over your shoulder and still kind of wondering. And, you know, like, did we make a mistake? Should we give this another go? It definitely has like this bit of doubt coming through. So then they say, I want to kiss you. And you don't want my heart, you just want attention. Interesting. Okay, so on one hand, it's kind of like, I feel like this person's kind of leery of you guys due to whatever happened, okay? Or they don't feel like you're in it for real if nothing happened. So something could be giving them this feeling that you don't really want their heart, like you just want attention. So maybe they feel like you don't feel like they're the one for you, okay? Like, yeah. And that could even be what I can read you better than you think means. Like, they feel like they see through you about something. So you could be like, no, that's not true, you know? But that's what this person is, that's what they feel like is going on here. But at the same time, they still want to kiss you. And they still can't move on from you. But it's kind of like I'm getting like a lack of trust coming through here for some reason. Okay, so let's take a look further. So we have the Queen of Swords reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Swords upright. A lot of reversals. Guys, what is going on with this person? Okay. Kind of like both of your worlds felt flipped upside down when this ended. So I am definitely getting some kind of either X feeling or, again, like I've said before in other videos, it doesn't matter if you guys had a label or not. It's like when you were involved with this person, if you guys felt connected and had emotions going on, it's kind of like with a disconnect in communication, it still hurts, you know? And I see that, yeah, it's just kind of like something happened that really like flipped this whole connection upside down. And I'm kind of getting the impression that one person feels kind of duped by the other. Okay, and it is coming across that your person feels duped by you, but it could be reversed, you know. So take which resonates with that. But, you know, especially with the Queen's reversed, the King's upright. It's possible your person was in it for attention or for whatever and not, they didn't want your heart and they're projecting that onto you, okay? I feel like you guys will know. Or maybe, you know, you did something and it jeopardized this connection and that's kind of like why they're kind of like leery of you. But at the same time, they feel still connected, like they can't like move on from you and they still want to kiss you. Yeah, interesting. Somebody feels like they missed the signs though. One of you. With the Queen reversed here, you know, she's very keen, she's very aware, very observant, and with her reversed, I just feel like somebody feels like they weren't on top of their game, they missed the signs or red flags, and they feel kind of like the rug got ripped out from under them is what I'm getting with this. Yeah, because with the 10, the ace and the 10 of pentacles are very much like a start and, you know, like having a future together, and like both got flipped. So it's almost like the crazy beginning that never quite took off on the right foot for you guys jeopardized your future together. And maybe you guys even live together, okay? Like all different things are coming through. And yeah. So I'm getting like two different things with that. So for some of you, this was like a newer connection and it didn't really take off on the right foot. And for others of you, it's like, you know, you guys were definitely in a relationship. Some of you lived together and it ended. And then somebody's kind of playing it off like they're cool. They're cool without you. Like they're not feeling it, even though I feel like you both felt the loss of this. We have air coming in strong with these two cards, so I wouldn't be surprised if both of you were in air signs, but either way, it's kind of like you're both kind of hard to read, but both really good at communicating, like when you want to, is what I'm getting. So, you know, it's always ironic to me when an air sign doesn't communicate how they really feel, but I mean, it makes sense. You guys are humans, you know. And yeah, you both think like, I see why that I can read you better than you think. That's kind of your guys' energetic dynamic, because I feel like, you know, with two air signs here, you're both kind of like, you pride yourselves, both of you, on being intelligent, possibly even feel like you're the most intelligent person when in a room with people, and like you can read people. And, you know, I mean, people who check out these videos are intuitive and can read people, but it's interesting that your person mirrors that same energy as you guys. Huh. You guys are definitely dealing with a mirror in this connection. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to take a look further at what is going on. What are their secret feelings? Okay, they say, I am terrified. Okay, so underneath that confident persona that's borderline cocky, your person says they're terrified. So, you know, it is possible, like I said, you guys did do something that kind of like shook this person up. They could be the one that felt like the rug got ripped out from under them, and they now believe like, oh, you don't want my heart, you just want attention. And then they said, I think we should see other people. Ooh, okay. So this cut deeper than what I initially picked up on. And they say, yeah, nah. Okay, so this person definitely goes back and forth in their mind as far as you two go. And, you know, if they even want this. So it is like they tried to move on, but they still want to kiss you and they can't quite move on. Definitely trying to get a read on you. Okay, they say you make me want to do bad things. So this person's definitely physically attracted to you guys, regardless of what happened, you know, them being hurt, this, that. They definitely miss the passion. Okay, then they say, I hope he'll wait for me. Okay, so yeah, like the yeah, nah. This person's definitely back and forth in their own mind as far as you two go. So on one hand, they act like it's done, and they could be kind of like, you know, just kind of like got that cut off feeling, like I'm going to make a stand and I'm going to let you know that you hurt me, and you know, it is fear driven, and they kind of cut you off. They might have even said like, I think we should see other people. And maybe you two tried to communicate, okay, but not really getting anywhere. You might have even saw each other again for like a passionate, you know, rendezvous, but it didn't go past that. And then they say, I hope you'll wait for me. So they're definitely like, they go back and forth with this idea in their mind, for sure. Which I understand kind of makes them appear like a Knight of Wands energy, you know, like, but I feel like it's deeper than that, given what the cards are saying. Then they say, I keep seeing you in my dreams. Okay. So again, no matter how much they try to move on, it's like they can't, you know, like you're popping up left and right in their dreams. Ooh, okay. This kind of throws a curveball. So maybe there is a bit of Knight of Wands with this coming through. It's not that deep, fam. I'm a flirt. I'm not going to lie, though. A part of me... Okay, so some of you might be dealing with a bit of Knight of Wands player type of energy, but others of you, I feel like this is them kind of just, in a sense, retaliating due to being hurt. Kind of like them saying, I think we should see other people. A part of them could have really felt like you both should do that. But then I feel like another part of them with the yeah, nah, and then I hope you'll wait for me, like still wants this. Oh my gosh, I see why you guys are fed up with this connection. Like it's so back and forth. And it wasn't one of my last videos. Then they say, too much is at stake for me to pursue this. Ugh, which is it? I feel like you guys are just about to call the shots with this one and be like, you know what? If you're that undecided, I'll decide for you. All right, so I feel like one more wants to come out. Let's see. What does group 3's person secretly feel for them? What is going to happen? Okay, then we have, I can't stop thinking about you. So, oh my gosh. So it's like even if they make up their mind and think, yeah, I'm not pursuing this, too much is at stake for me to pursue it. It's like they keep seeing you in their dreams and they can't stop thinking about you, hence the back and forthness, but they're trying to play it off like it's not that deep, you know, and yeah, almost like they're in this for, you know, the physical with you make me want to do bad things and I want to kiss you, but on the other hand, they're like, will you wait for me? I can't move on. I can't stop thinking about you. And yeah, like I said, though, I do feel like something either shook this person up or, like I said, like they're like that, you know, all about the attention, a trophy girlfriend or boyfriend possibly. And it wasn't as deep, you know. So yeah, so this is very back and forth, group 3. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.